versus Meepo, like the big AoE lifesteal you might get later on from the Boundless Strike, constantly harassing him with right clicks, hunting him in the jungle. Seems like a pretty good counter pick.
Yeah, and
he looks very unhappy right now. I would say he's uncomfortable. He's trying to maintain social distance, and no one is not having it.
He's just killing all of his creeps, getting deny after deny. And this is that hero that did just get nerfed too, right? Like, didn't have an absolutely wonderful time in that last patch. You know, now he doesn't get his second Meepo until level 4, so he has to get through that sort of awkward phase of just being one hero for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
We'll have to keep our eyes on it.
I also wholeheartedly approve of the triple bubble strategy between, the quad. We made up the 4. We have the egg, we have the Mars Arena, we have Chronosphere, and we have the Wukong's command.
Jeez.
That's a lot of like big circle Venn diagram action going on.
And if you're right in the middle of all of them, it just really sucks to be you, pretty much.
I think it summons something like big beast. I think we get a new hero if they manage to do that.
Come on, guys. We got to make it happen, just for the people out there. Charlie trading off against Resolution. Obviously, this matchup very much into the favor of Juggernaut, but you can kind of do some things as Mars if you get out to a decent start. And it's just a Chen that's with the Jug, so not as dangerous as something like that Grimstroke Jug to sort of beat down on the Mars.
There's definitely going to be like outplay potential too, though, because you know the Jug wants to try and like abuse down to a potential healing ward at some point, so he might be hanging a little bit low, and you've got the spear, so you know you can definitely play some games with him.
Yeah, definitely some, like you say, big outplay potential. And if you see it kill in this lane, you know that there's an outplay that's going on. Down bottom, a little bit of a mix up there as well. Saberlight probably going to be one that wants to like sort of set the tempo with the Meepo. Yeah, he gets a bunch of wards up there.
Coming back under that ward or that hawk.
Era, he knows it.
Radiant's
Just so helpless these days, man. They just die and die.
Cruise Blood.
Mid lane.
Thanks and have fun.
No one. That's the hop skip from the jump to the easy last tap.
All right. There it goes. Primal Spring taken early. 1-1-2 build, actually, out of no one.
Dire's middle tower is under
The
attack.
diagonal tree play. Very nice.
That's some geometry. It's impressive. Snako tries to get this pull off. Will be able to connect it. See if Zayats can come and interrupt it a little bit here, and it looks like he's going to be able to. So no free pull away by Snako, as he taunts in their face, drops the uncooked egg, and Charlie just continues to take a beating. Resolution's had a great time so far, 20-6 versus 16-2.
Yeah, this looks quite fine at the moment. Charlie's like in kind of a bad spot. I'm not sure, like his courier just came, but I don't think he brought any more regen. He just finished what he had. I guess he's a Chen, right? So he's thinking like regen shouldn't be that important. He's got 7.4 HP regen. That is so insane whenever the Chen's next to him.
That's crazy.
All right, yeah, the hero's still busted. Mid lane.
Chasing in again. Round 2 onto Supreme. They're TPing in Era though. And well, Supreme gets the punch on him. No one able to get away. That would have been nice if he could have been able to finish him off
a haste
there.
rune. At least they have a ward.
Dire's
Dude,
middle
is he just
tower
gonna
is
dive him
under
again?
attack.
Supreme's like, didn't this just happen? Oh, he gets a second Meepo right as no one was going in on it. Wow.
Convenient.
That was close.
But what can he even, he can basically just juggle. It's like he just like, oh, well, now this Meepo can farm. It's like, well, I don't want to be anywhere near that haste of Monkey King either.
Dude, this is really bad. 6-2 for Supreme so far. I mean, holy crap. This is a hell of a beatdown. 28-17 from the Monkey with the solo kill.
It was like after the first wave, no one just stood in between Meepo and the wave, and that was it.
Amazing what you found laying around.
All right. Well, he's gonna need to play catch up, and he can go off to the jungle at this point. That's about all you can really hope for.
Dire's middle tower
this is
is
actually
under
crazy.
attack.
No one's gonna be able to come and contest his jungle while not missing out on much in the wave either.
All right. Well, at the very least, Era can come in. He's going to get some. And they are missing in terms of that rotation. Like, no one didn't find him. So he's gone over to the other jungle. Like, no one has to play that little bit of a guessing game, right? A lot easier, I think, for him to hunt this jungle area, too, compared to the eastern one. So Supreme's feeling kind of safe right now. And he is still a meepo, so he will slowly recover as long as, well, maybe not that slowly, but as long as he doesn't get hunted again by the Monkey King. So,
right.
Not over yet. I guess now we gotta look towards the other heroes, right, on NIP and see like what kind of plays can they make. Oh, that's good though. Zayat's get the wards down. It is being scouted though, and they ping exactly where Zayat's just placed that. So good defensive vision there from NIP. Ah, well, yeah. On that side at least, that's a DD.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that no one, like, he knows, okay, if we don't see him over in this jungle over here, then that means he's over here and is probably going to make that rotation in the medium camp. It's like pretty clear what Meepo is going to try and do. Is bottom lane Saberlight now also going to get stunned up. The chase board coming. No one, an absolute monster. These early goings. 2-0-1 at 6.5 minutes.
Oh my God. How is it only a 1K
structures
lead?
are
I guess it's
fortified.
because the support is, I don't know, you just look at the net worth. I mean, you look at the net worth and it's just like Monkey King 3K, and then the Mars is 2,800, and then the Void is 2,600. The highest Dire Hero is 2,400.
Yeah. I don't know. Try this.
That doesn't look like it's adding up to me.
It's looking really scary. I feel like it's going to be very likely accentuated, this lead, rather rapidly.
Dire's middle tower is
It's
under
probably like a
attack.
1,900 gold lead or something. One of those things. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Supreme. Hello. Chase jumps onto the smallest tree in the world and just gonna drop the Wukong's command on Supreme. What a freaking bully. He's chasing forward, wants to get a little bit more damage. Is he gonna be able to find the kill with Zayats? They're diving. He's even splitting the damage between the two Meepos. The burn is not quite enough to find the kill, but they force him out of the jungle.
I like how they just stopped, even though there's like a pretty likelihood of getting that dive down. Maybe he's still not sure about the limits behind a tier 2 tower these days.
Right.
But I mean, that's just as good as killing him at this point, honestly. Like sending him all the way back. Okay, it's not as good, but it's pretty good. Resolution. All right, he was thinking about it. Snakeo gets hit with like one tap of that Orb of Venom. It's like, can I kill him fast enough?
It's feeling like it's a possibility at this point. Virtus Pro have gotten everything that they wanted out of this game.
Oh, this
Radiant
is like an
are
Invis rune, dude. I mean, these runes have been vicious. That's going to be all 3 in a row now. The 4, 6, and 8. Bottom lane, they're also going to drop the Chrono onto Saberlight, but Air's there with the disarm.
Although no one shows up, Mr. Invis gonna make things absolutely horrifying. Era has already used his swashbuckle
dominating.
and
Magnetic
killed him on
double
an
kill.
LTW, but no
Double
one
kill.
comes up with the double. 4-0-1. This man's on a roll.
Huh. So Saberlight got the double kill. He killed the Grimstroke, I assume with all the summons and everything. Well, no one's happy. He's 4-0-1. Ah, yes, a poor man's shield. This will save me.
You know the buff that Meepo needs? Every Meepo gets the neutral item.
I don't
that too
know
broken?
if Meepo needs buffs. Yeah, I think that sounds a little broken. Especially when the Apex comes
Yeah. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I like that idea a lot. But even just like can you imagine 5 clumsy nets?
I think he has that already.
That's a fair point, yeah.
Now he's the upgraded clumsy net.
Right. It doesn't actually need to hit him either. It's still only 1,000 gold lead. I mean, the fact that they're keeping it this close is encouraging, and you can see that Meepo is starting to catch up rather
Dire's
rapidly,
middle
right?
tower
Like
is under attack.
he's just now behind the Void.
Yeah, it's also because the Beastmaster is so rich. Like, Saberlight's just doing great damage. He's got 50 last hits. He's gonna hit that roar to save himself off the Inkswell, and I think he's gonna live.
This guy's a liver. Deny? Nice. The board deny. You like to see it.
Dire's top
Takes
tower
away that
is
helmet
under
dominator
attack.
from them. But in the meantime, it is going to be a takeover of this outpost. And that means
That's
a
just
1-for-1 exchange.
Yeah, that was gonna be bad. Oh, look, and now the next. Can he get every rune in the game?
I mean, I
It's
think
impossible.
I mean, with the way the game's going and the map control they're likely to have, I think that if he wants it, he gets it.
That's funny. He actually has just no one contesting them, though. It's like, it just doesn't really make sense for any of the heroes on an IP to be at the runes.
Right.
I guess one Meepo theoretically could be, but they're just so free for him.
Dire's
even
middle
warded
tower
half the
is
time.
under attack.
Yeah.
Dire
I mean, it's all
structures are
warding that's
fortified.
just sort of aimed at trying to protect Supreme whenever possible and keep him as far away from this monkey as they can.
And vice
yeah,
versa.
Radiant's
Right,
bottom
hunting
tower
him,
is
too.
under
Yeah.
attack.
Well, down bottom, NIP trying to get some aggression on. This is kind of an interesting play here.
They had the Hawk seeing it all too, though.
Dire's middle tower
LTW
is
does have
under
Chrono
attack.
backup in 5 seconds, and the tower is within deny range now. We'll see if they want to go for it. It looks like they're going to.
Radiant's
in.
bottom tower
Close.
is being
Chase
denied.
forward. Roll into resolution. No one. Not going to interrupt the Wukong's command, actually. It does finally come out. Charlie now trading hits. They also have that supernova down, and if NIP get out of this one with Charlie alive, this is pretty big for them.
So then with that rotation, but they still managed to secure that bottom tower at the same time with like a 3-hero rotation because the Phoenix leaving. Yeah, very good. Defend your mid tower that's being a little bit low. Considering how much the Monkey King dominated, very surprising they still have this tower, but that's mostly just because no one didn't make an effort to try and knock it down, right? He identified the more important thing, which was trying to hunt after that Meepo, who is still right at the bottom of the lowest cores alongside the Juggernaut. In fact, now even below the Jug. They both go back to hitting creeps.
But the difference between him and like this Beastmaster now, it's only a couple hundred gold. That's not too bad at all.
No.
So I guess the other thing there was that it was Faceless Void that got that deny on the tower bottom. You're still happy, I'm assuming, to take that over and gain a little bit of map control for NIP.
Yeah, I mean, considering how many heroes they rotated, it looked like they wanted like a fight to defend, you know?
Yeah.
As
Dire's
NIP,
top
another
tower
one.
is under
Let's
attack.
go. Every rune.
Every damn one. Invis. And if they're not careful on NIP, who is over here? This is Resolution that's nearby, being slowed down by the boars. Yeah, it feels like the big saving grace here is this Beastmaster by Saberlight, like you were talking about.
Yeah, I think if I was NIP, I would just really want Snako to get 6 like as fast as possible because you know the hunt is coming again, and just Hand of God would be so helpful to go alongside that mechanism.
Well, he's farming up a storm right now. See Shovel picked up
Dire's
for
top tower is under
the
attack.
Mars, and Virtus Pro trying to make a concerted effort towards taking down this tier 1 tower mid, and there's no glyph, so it's just gonna die.
Dire's middle tower
No
has
chance
fallen.
to interrupt that one.
Yeah, when they're gonna master team fight like that, they just
Radiant's
don't
bottom
really miss
tower
options. I mean,
is
that's
under
gonna be something
attack.
that's gonna be the story of this whole game, really. Like until this
Dire's
Meepo
top
is
tower
absolutely
is under
huge,
attack.
that their threat is basically just assassinations and like single target. Like Pango's their best AoE as they destroy the Beastmaster.
Yeah, that was a quick and easy one. Take him down. That was a 5-hero
Dire
rotation, or
structures
4-hero
are
rotation rather.
fortified.
As LTW is still up in the top lane and is trying to take down the tier 1 tower there. So that's at least a little bit more space again for the Meepo to try and catch up. He's now just behind the Monkey King. So they've finally been building up.
Oh, is he gonna go for it?
Hang on about it. Snakeo's dead.
Dire's top tower
In
has
the
been
mezzo.
denied.
Rezo even pinged it, which they're gonna deny it. Disappointing. Man, they just dropped the Wukong's command again. Just for the Chen kill.
Radiant
Just level
scanning.
6 now. Use the mechanism that last time around. I mean, because this is that weird moment, right? Where it feels like this would be the timing when NIP are sort of strong with like any other hero.
Dire's
But
bottom
Meepo,
tower
like,
is under
he
attack.
kind of needs to get into that first item, right?
Yeah, he's just behind. He's not scary Meepo timing.
Right.
He's gonna wind up like kind of okay for a Meepo game. It's not horrendous. It's a little bit slow. They did get another rune, but they weren't able to make any use of it, unfortunately. But his strength continues.
Gets level 11. There's another one picked up as they take down the Pangolier. So couple
Where you want
pickoffs
to?
here and there.
Sets.
Meepo gets level 11, so now he's got 3 of himself. And VP, how do they try and convert this next round of fighting? Like, trying to see if they can take down tier 2s. I guess there's one last tier 1 bottom they can just clean up if they want.
Well, if you're NIP, the only thing they can really do is try to slow push right now. Like they're trying to keep the side lanes pressed because the faster you're losing these side lanes, like that's going to be just more invasion paths into the jungle. As Solo looks like he's going to give up his life to ensure that no one will escape. But yeah, like they've already taken the mid tier 1, so NIP are just like, all right, trying to relieve pressure on our jungle by like pushing these side lanes out as far as we can, right? And like this is what a Beastmaster does. He plays down to this area, he pushes out, he uses the Hawks to protect himself. So he wants to like keep drawing this attention down here. In that respect, it's kind of working. Like they just got to pick off onto solo. Now they're gonna move themselves in, perhaps the Chen creeps. I'm very hesitant to go up that hill. I would agree.
Yeah.
I do not think that would be a very wise decision. But this game looks pretty easy at this point for Virtus Pro in terms of like how they need to play, because they're gonna have a really good idea of where NIP are. I think getting this vision backup will be nice. I wouldn't mind some deeper wards to spot couriers, because couriers just like give away everything you're doing. And they're going to go for that Radiant top jungle right now and deny this away from the Meepo.
And they see these Beastmaster, or Chen creeps rather, heading up this hill solo. The smoke
Radiant's
breaks on
top
Snake.
tower is
Supreme's still
under attack.
sitting here in the mid lane. And the blink forward. Pushes flank. The spear comes out. The Meepo showing up. Can they kill him?
They're unstoppable. That was unreal. Double kill.
Trying to take down Charlie now as well. The
Killing
silence
spree.
just come out. He dies as well.
Dire's middle
Oh,
tower
they were
is under
ready.
attack.
They were ready.
Radiant's
I saw
bottom
fifth
tower
dimension.
is under attack.
Oh my god, and they're not stopping either. Diving tier
Dominating performance. Double kill.
Regard for NIP. He just unloaded a can of whoop ass on him.
Yeah, my eyes are open, dude. Like I
Dire's
a
middle
fifth
tower
eye.
is
Like I
under
can see a
attack.
whole new world of light and power. That was everything. That was they just clicked all of their R buttons right on top of that Meepo. Life was good. I mean, that's the problem, is that like, how do they actually kill Faceless Void right now when this Meepo's so underfarmed? The only hope is you roar him and Omni
Dire's
Slash him
top
and chain stun
tower
him with
is under
Tango.
attack.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Alpha's life looks so good at the moment, and I think that just lets them play so free.
Dude, I am fully on board now with what you were saying. I was like, well, you know, maybe there's a chance that like they're gonna be able to get up to where they need to be. And you're like, yeah, it's pretty freaking Virtus Pro. And I guess now the idea is like NIP can try and play aggressive with the ultis down or something. I don't know.
They could try and get Vision out, maybe. Vision's good.
Temporary
It's no small
expectations.
thing to
Yeah.
be favored by the gods.
Just hold on. A nice goal would be having an outpost at 20 minutes. They still hold the bottom one. Maybe Virtus Pro won't go for that. I think Roche should be on the mind too. But yeah,
Radiant's
they're
middle
going to press all the
tower
way
is
in.
under attack.
Okay.
Radiant
Roar the
structures
Grimstroke.
are fortified.
They don't have Chrono. They don't have much to try and
Dire's
make this
bottom
happen.
tower is
Oh,
under
wait a minute.
attack.
Wait a minute. Another round of this one. The spear somehow again went through the arena, and Supreme caught in the midst of all of the beams of pain, but the heal coming out from Chen. That keeps him alive.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah,
is
so
under
many
attack.
things went well there. They knocked down No One too. I'm not sure if it was the...
Dire's
I'm
bottom
not sure what
tower
hit him,
is
but
under
someone
attack.
was able to knock down No One, which was huge, because he was just casting
Radiant
Wukong on all
are
of them.
scanning.
Say hello to my
That would
lesser
have been real bad otherwise.
Yeah, it's just like, it creates so much chaos, and they have the Echo Saber slow too. But hey, excellent work, NIP. They got like the best case scenario. You're able to achieve an objective while all the ultimates are down. You use that to get yourself towards the Evil Blade. You still have that outpost, as it's been recaptured by Saberlight down bottom now too. Oh, sorry, they, no, that's right. They had the top one already. They just recaptured the bottom one. So now they own both, but it's gonna take the top one.
And based upon where VP is right now, it doesn't feel like they really want to go and contest bottom. So that one should be a freebie. Era. All right, does he go for the ultimate play, the channeling while he's in Rolling Thunder to steal it back? No is the answer. He's running away. He's not insane.
I haven't seen that done in a while.
Cool. All right.
Radiant's courier
Down to the
has
side
been
here.
killed.
They're gonna claim a courier in exchange for that ward.
Yeah.
But the smoke up coming from VP. They knew the Beastmaster's up there, but they know a tastier target.
My favorite kill
It's actually
is the
Chen
monster
that's
kill.
super tastier, but
Oh, he's got the right ping. LGW.
oh, Supreme run! Get out of there!
Oh, night vision.
Yeah,
Dire's
that was
courier
real close
has
to
been killed.
death. Yeah, tough time right now for NIP. Definitely 2,000 gold lead as Charlie's gonna TP away. So too will Saberlight. Still just split push, buy more time. Game hasn't changed.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
There is
attack.
a question of Roche at this point. Okay, I need to go back here and see if anyone else even got no room. He actually just got that one. This is insane. This guy's getting everything. Picked up the last DD too. Picked up the Invis and the hate. Guys, I think he's picked up every single room in this game.
Well, like,
Supreme found the illusion rune. Never mind, he ruined it. Damn.
Nice.
Players. Yeah, there's a question of Roche right now. I think VP, it's like, if they're split pushing bottom Zayats, probably dead with a hoof stomp.
Nice. Sick play. Air comes in to secure it. Well done. I mean, that could have potentially turned around. Actually, oh god, VP, they're showing up with the rest of them, and they found Supreme yet again. Meepo attached to the spear, and let's just drop all the ultis on him yet again. Chronosphere down on top of it. The Phoenix, literally everybody else. Can Supreme get out though? Is he actually gonna live through this? Are you kidding me? He bladed himself to stay alive. Omni Flash comes out. The save was there from Chen. No one got turned on as well. They take him down. They dropped all their own ones, but the Supernova, they didn't have all 4. They forgot. They needed them all.
They missed one.
Now into the Roche pit. What a turnaround.
Oh, Meeple Gaming. Actually, there was a huge play there, which was the clumsy net from Era. So it doesn't like chain you in place anymore, but he actually stopped no one from syncing up with that damage right at the very start of that fight. He got the ulti down, but then no one was just stuck, and he couldn't, he would have died, I'm pretty sure. They would have killed that Meeple when he was super low if he didn't get that clumsy net on top. So clutch stuff there from Era as well as everyone else to help their Meepo survive. I had to check to make sure they didn't have a Vlad's. I'm shocked that they didn't.
Radiant's
I mean,
top
obviously
tower
Meepo
is under attack.
got the ransack too, but that was just like going nuts.
Yeah, and the E-Blade to keep himself alive in the Wukong's command was pretty big. They're going to find this Grimstroke yet again, trying to bring him down. The heal is out, though. And Revolution is pissed off, going to kill off Saberlight. Now Era under control. They stepped a little bit too far. Supreme, he goes in. He wants to take this fight on to LTW with no more Chrono. The beatdown is there. The root
Killing spree.
And Kyle was right. ILTW dies to this Meepo. That is the voice.
That was the condition. How do you kill the voice or the faceless void when there's a poor Meepo? Very hard. When there is a rich Meepo, not very difficult.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, Supreme.
Radiant's top tower is under
got
attack.
no one there. That was
Radiant
spooky as hell.
structures are fortified.
So Ransack and Chen's pretty busted, I guess, eh? I assume
Yeah.
that's why his life steal's like insane.
Dire's structures
that's
are
a pretty good
fortified.
combo. Gotta love Chen Dotes.
Radiant's top tower has
And
fallen.
now Seneca's gonna get a Vlad's too. He's just a little ways away from it. 600 gold.
Yeah, I saw that last fight and they're like, yo guys, that was really good. That part where you almost died but then didn't die, that helped us a lot. All right, so what to do? You have a Meepo, Aegis, and you still have all these ultis. So ultis are good. Aegis is a very good counter to the ultis though. So Virtus Pro, this game just like evened up basically. You know, that's pretty much where we went from. It was like, all right, this game's like looking super good for Virtus Pro. They can be like, walk this down, take control of the whole map, but then they are unable to get all their ultimates out, and suddenly this Meepo's a hero again. So NIP, they're going to start smoking it aggressive. They just want to keep the one-by-one pickoffs going. They don't want to be sitting ducks for one of these big, giant plays of Pangea continent super collisions.
Yeah, that's the danger town if we get in there.
Radiant
And that's
are
part of how they were able to make that last fight work. Like
Dire's
killing off
bottom
Zayats at
tower
the
is
start of
under
it, that was
attack.
huge. Well, Chasing, Resolution, and Zayat able to make the escape. Mid lane, Snakeo's pushing yet again. Still
I
not.
don't know, Stable's got the right idea, dude. He's still going.
Oh, are they gonna find him? Oh, the Hawk! They got him! Oh my god, they got him! And now the chase down comes. They've got the control with the hoof stomp, and they will be able to bring down no one.
Saberlight is a complete beast because he didn't go for the ulti.
This is a real freaking embarrassment.
So sure this will be fine.
Find
There's no way I'm getting outplayed by some boundless strike or something here.
I think that probably is the Hawk cooldown again too, right? Like that talent. You can just keep
Radiant's
spamming
bottom
them out.
tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
All
fortified.
right, 2,000 gold lead now, and the projected win probability graph just keeps on going further and further into NIP's favor. I can't believe that Virtus.
Radiant's
Oh, and now they
bottom
use the
tower
roar
has
mid
fallen.
on Resolution. The Sunray coming out to try and keep alive Rezo, and Era gonna throw out the ulti. Control comes in, Supreme shows up, and Mars likely to go down as they do have the net trying to keep him away.
Dire's courier has
Blink
been
away
killed.
before the earn damage came in.
Radiant's
so Rezo
middle tower
actually able
is
to make
under
his way
attack.
out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bit of a reprieve there for Virtus Pro.
Do they have a spirit vessel? Okay, they have a spirit vessel on Phoenix. 5 charges at once. They
guess.
find an LCW in their own jungle.
Fancy geomancy.
So close that BKB too. Tips him. Yeah.
This
All
is
right, well
a real
done.
freaking
Hey, you know why they
embarrassment.
probably found him? I bet it was those Hawks again.
Yeah,
Because there is one in there. Things are pretty good.
it's really hard to deal with.
Are they going to try Hugger? 45 seconds. All right, they are definitely going. All right, no chrono. Excellent call here. He was 200 away from the BKB, man. They
Radiant's
are
middle
sniping
tower
this
has
timing
fallen.
right now. They
This
do
is-
not want to fight without everything because they know if they lose this, the game might just be over.
Yeah, they have to take that fight. 10 seconds left until Void. Tier 3 towers aren't as juicy as they used to be. They really want to go back
Yeah,
in and finish
30
this off.
seconds until the Aegis dies.
Oh, this is really spooky. Gotta be careful. 20 seconds now. Whatever slowdown they can possibly get. Wukong's command, they're going in for it.
Radiant's
They're
middle
crazy. The
has
stun
fallen.
is out. Meepo under control. He's going to die. But he pulled the last one away.
This is a
Yeah.
real
They
freaking
weren't able to wait for
embarrassment.
it. It was like 7 seconds away, too.
And now Meepo has Scotty done on top of Blink and Ethereal Blade. 5,000 gold lead. The first Rax claimed, and NIP ready to go again.
Where are they predicting their movement? They're saying they're going to push out top. Let's go, like, run at them. Charlie is way ahead right now. All right, Charlie's going to hold up.
Go. He doesn't care about anything. The madman. The bait's
they're-
there under Rezo.
Yeah. But the Hawk's coming. It's season.
Oh, there it is. And now they find the back line. It's going to jump Zayat, roar him right
Killing
at the
spree.
start. Hoof stomp afterwards.
Own it.
Blown the hell up. And now no Supernova. Resolution trying to get away. The jump in comes. Oh! The skin of his teeth. Resolution able to get out of there before Era hit him.
Rezo makes enough bold jumps that he knows
Radiant's
the exact
top tower
moment where
is
he's
under
screwed up
attack.
completely. So he hits that TV button very quickly. Or, yeah,
Radiant's
many
top
other people
tower
would have
has
died
fallen.
right there.
You remember at like 9 minutes when Meepo was like 300 gold ahead of the Chen?
Yeah.
We're in a very different place now.
Times have changed. Now he has 300 last.
Radiant are
Head to the jungle.
scanning.
Make things happen.
Just kill creeps, lol. What's so hard about Dota?
It's the NA way. Yeah, BKB Maelstrom for Void. He is super broke at this point. Resolution at least has the Crimson Guard done. It's like little things to sort of try and hold off the incoming damage, but I mean, you've just got so much more sustain on NIP with this. Vlad's done now, the Chen bonus on all the heals, and walking up a hill, Resolution wanting to find somebody. Who do they run into? Saberlight's there. Resolution jumps onto him, trying to control. Clumsy net down. LGW trying to find a target to stick onto, and they will find the bash for the finish.
A death photo.
Invisibility!
Yeah, it's only 1 kill, but at least it's like one of the more valuable guys on the squad. So VP will take it. Doesn't cost any of their big spells. That's probably the biggest part of that, because now they can invade up top into that dire jungle, try and get some wards down. And if they come across Supreme, they can just throw everything they have on top of them. And Supreme's just lurking with an Invis rune at the moment.
Oh
How
my
bold
God.
is he feeling?
Is the biggest brain play. He's just going to push that out. Roche capable of respawning in 30 seconds. That Invis still sitting on it. If he wants to, no one's there. Oh, it's tempting. But Supreme going to play it safe.
Oh, no one has his BKB now, so that might have been his only window.
Supreme jumps away, and they're going to be fine.
So now we have double BKB big cores. Is that enough that Supreme can't just like whoop them to death? I mean, I think he definitely still can if there's any sort of a good initiation from NIP, especially now Satanic on the jug too. That is
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's a cool build. Deso Satanic, and I'm going back for Butterfly afterwards. Now it's looking really good. 30-minute mark though. Trade-off of Outpost looks like it's gonna go, and it was a really fast Roche respawn.
Yeah, they haven't checked yet though.
Oh man. I mean, if they know that it's there,
I know it's kind of late with that big creep way bottom though.
yeah, that's
I
true.
am mighty.
Yeah, that's a good point. God,
Looks
if they
like,
would have known.
Well, they're not. They didn't go for it anyway though. NIP didn't stay.
I mean, I guess that they can just go for this. The DD rune on freaking no one. The man of many runes. It all comes back again. but they didn't check it soon enough, and now NIP,
The Hawk.
they're trying to move out. The Hawk was sent the other direction.
Oh, it went in already. It's
All right, there. Move in, coming. Charlie wanting to contest. No one gets bashed. Very inopportune. Now some boars slow onto him. Turn, kill those boars.
This is where you gotta trust in the team fight, guys.
You think they just go in with the BKBs?
No,
Okay.
definitely not.
Okay.
Trust that if they go in, you can win this fight.
God,
As VP, I think.
that's the difference.
Unfortunately, Supreme is just farming a little bit. Look at this, like Meepo's at home. This guy is just AFK Meepoing over here.
Dude, you need to gank that area. That's the next level play.
Yeah. Those guys watching his games, you know where to ward.
Exactly.
There. It's Meepo squads. Okay, now they're hitting neutrals again.
Dust comes out. On the strike, ready to go. And IP trying to play oppressively up in their face. Hoof Stomp connects now. Still have the Soulbind if they want. Arena goes out. Spear on to Saberlight.
A dominating performance.
Coming out with the roar. They interrupt it. He doesn't manage to get it off. Jump forward looking for ILTW. He still has his chronosphere.
They're unstoppable.
Gonna heal himself back.
Mega kill.
Back on the grip. Jump forward. Destroy that Phoenix. And now the Supernova around the chronosphere now, but they don't have the damage. There's nothing left in it. Do they have any right clicks at all? No. Soulbind onto 2. No follow-up. And where are they at? I mean, they're just going to completely blow up the Monkey King on the other side of it. Era trying to get brought down. He will be able to escape.
That was unreal.
The continued control, but they finally managed to bring down Meepo in Charlotte. Well, a big win there from Virtus Pro as Saberlight, one of the last ones left alive, disarmed for the moment. Spider Legs not going to stop it. And you said it. They had to trust in the team fight, and they did. Chase
I think
forward.
Renzo-
You're up.
Yeah,
Gets out.
good.
Chase. He's good.
Rez's initiation was very
Radiant's
good.
top
'Cause
tower
it wasn't
is under
just
attack.
like the 2 heroes he hit with the arena, it also cut off the Juggernaut too. I was very concerned when that Chrono went down though, and no one was being kited around by the Pango and the Beastmaster. I thought that was going to be the end of it, but with the Phoenix as well, probably helping out quite a bit, like the Sun Rays and everything after the Supernova.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I definitely thought that was going to go way worse actually. For Virtus Pro.
They end up making it work. And Pango,
Roshan
he is
has
not going to be able to
fallen
make
the
any
ring.
type of magical
Immortality.
moves here. So 33 minutes, and VP managed to get the second Roche as Juggernaut's going to pause, and no one in Era just kind of look at each other for a second here. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he doesn't have balance strike. It's all right. That Spirit Vessel was really messing up no one after the BKB too. Era ran out of charges fighting him. Just like kept spamming them on him, but he used the Essence Ring on no one to survive. It got pretty dicey near the end of their little battle. Wonder what, so he got chronoed, and then after the chrono, oh, it doesn't even show the main. I was trying to look at his damage sources because I'm not sure how they managed to bring down that Meepo at the end. Post.
Yeah, it would have probably because it's going to show on different ones differently.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It just shows that that's summary of like the main one. That's
Right. I think the Phoenix definitely did a lot to him though. Phoenix felt like he was doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Sunray.
Yeah.
Sunray, good.
Seems it's, I mean, that combined with the Spirit Vessel, like particularly against the Chen, like the fact that it has that AoE component to it now, I think that that's really important for facing off
Dire's
against
bottom
Evo.
tower is under attack.
Well, he's going to chase Era. Era did not decide to commit the rolling bumper, and he's going to be punished for it. Speared to death.
Dire's bottom
And it
tower
was their
has
pause. I don't feel
fallen.
as bad. So it's okay.
Jason maybe be looking for more. No one's just going to farm up some free. So
I think it might be time for a gem here, guys.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Blocks are getting mighty annoying. I feel like the gem's gonna pay for itself pretty quickly. With how many the guy sends out.
Good point. You get some decent gold from it. It's like 60 or something now, I want to say.
Dire's middle
much it
tower
is.
is under
It's good,
attack.
though. I will say the Aeon Disc for Zayats can make a pretty big difference. That like just absolute blow up potential that NIP has and making sure he gets the egg off. Really important.
It's still going to be so hard to get the egg off, though, even with the in on this in a game like this. Just because there's like Beastmaster for the attack speed aura, and then you also have a Meepo.
Who needs a cloud?
You have a Juggernaut, like.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, well, at least they had to hit me a few more times before I die.
Yeah, I mean, they have to protect it with the other
They just smoke
heroes.
right under that ward back there, I think.
Breaks the smoke, throws out that, jump forward,
Wait,
for
Frank,
resolution
Reno.
on top of the Wukong's command as well. They're on to all of them. Supreme is dying to this one. Cloverfield on the back lines to isolate the rest of them. E-Blade to keep alive Meepo, but there's the Sunray damage that comes through. They blow him up. Omni slash down, stunned and killed. Rolling
Double
Thunder
kill.
coming through. Aaron trying to turn this back into their favor. With Charlie alive, maybe that's enough damage, but he gets speared, pulled away to the other side. Saberlight also under control. The rest of them are going to try and get taken down by Charlie. It's a good
Killing
damage
spree.
over time. They actually blow up another, and this Satanic is doing enough work to keep Charlie alive. Turns on to ILTW. They lost the Meepo, but they won the fight.
Oh my god,
Dire's
he has
top
teammates
tower
now.
is under
My
attack.
thrift rewarded.
They're rising. Jug, the second richest in the game now after that fight. He just got 1,337 gold.
Wow.
He's elite, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Precious bounty.
I don't know last time I heard that. It's been a while.
Oh, you know, the numbers support it, so
That's right.
congratulations.
When in doubt.
Charlie's your guy.
So they used Aegis and Cheese on that one, right? Or no, ILTW still has the Aegis.
Yeah, he was the one who didn't go down.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a bit worse. Man, that fight got kind of messy because like
Radiant's
the
bottom
Meepo
tower
took so
is under
long
attack.
to die, and then LTW was like trying to make the fight better by crawling on the side, but I'm not sure if like there was even that much damage going in at that point. I guess he was
Radiant's
trying to like hold
bottom
off on the
tower
heals
is
and the
under
saves
attack.
towards the Meepo, and then hoping they could finish it after that. But yeah,
Radiant
either way,
structures
Charlie's terrifying
are
right now.
fortified.
Satanic, Paladin Sword, Butterfly. You've done so much in your game to itemize versus the Meepo to try and keep yourselves alive, but now this Juggernaut, like, what do they have versus this Jug now?
Yeah.
It's a very interesting dynamic that they have going on here.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
Well,
attack.
and, you know, Faceless Wood, you can see opting more for like the damage within the chrono than anything else. He took the 40 attack speed
Radiant's
for
bottom
ILTW.
barracks has fallen.
Oh, better strike on the Charlie. Roll or turn around on the Charlie trying to make the hero play. Can he do it? He's taking a lot of damage over time. Has another Blade Fury in a second. With this Butterfly, he's doing a lot, but it is not going to be enough. They will lose the Juggernaut. But in the meantime, Hera jumps in, kills off the Monkey King. Still, some heroes
dominating
have
performance.
They get out of there because their main cores have died, and they're also going to drop.
I can't believe he was Vessel that entire time. That is an insane amount of life steal that he has on Charlie. Thank God that he has so many charges. That's just 8 charges still left after spamming them throughout that fight as well. He's just constantly
Radiant's
keeping them pegged
middle
down with
barracks
spear
are under
vessels.
attack.
And yeah, and again, the AoE too. He used 4 spear
Radiant's
vessels
middle
that fight.
barracks has fallen.
That's crazy. And he keeps on getting, I mean, yeah, and I think that part of the thing that's nuts about it too with this Jug is like, you can take it off with the spin, but I don't think that any of them were dispelled. Maybe like one charge of it was dispelled.
Yeah, I don't know. He was spinning like at the very start, I think, on the tower. So
Yeah.
he's got no dispel working for him.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Resolution kills the courier. That gives him enough gold to finish the AC. Nicely timed there. I don't know how to read this game. Like, it feels like it's still just on a knife's edge. Either way.
It's the big ultis, you know? Like, again, like, that egg was so perfectly placed, kind of like in the Wukong's command just outside the arena,
Radiant
too,
are
and they couldn't
scanning.
reach it because it feels like there's just everyone's lacking some sort of itemization. Because the Dire, they still don't have magic immunity because they're versus a Faceless Void and, like, a lot of BKB piercing stuff, but then they couldn't get through the wall to get to the egg. It was just immune. Like, no one could get there. So the egg goes off, and even if they don't have the best settings for killing the Jug, like through his Butterfly or anything, they managed to win that giant team fight. Now they can start itemizing towards those NKBs. So this game is just like ebbing and flowing back and forth based on who gets the last big team fight win. Still very even. Both teams have that potential for the complete blow up too, between the Omni Slash, the Meepo jump, and even just a spear right now. I feel like there's enough damage because everyone's just moving as a 5-man unit. Feels like if they pick off what we need.
And they find a Meepo on the backside, but the turnaround is there. No one pops his BKB. Ton of damage coming in, hand to God it's not enough. Meepo is down. The Chronosphere and the Supernova going down. This is huge. Charlie gets the Omni Slash off. Are you kidding me? Able to live through it, and he's healed back up to full. That's a satanic Omni Slash. Turns onto Solo, blows him up, and now the route onto ILTW trying to jump away. Do they have the control? They do. That is Supreme back in the fight for round 2 of this one. But did they get enough for that buyback? They go now, maybe.
The Roche isn't for a minute 20. I don't think they can really go high ground here, can they? Well, yeah, they can. Never mind. There's no ultimates. Yeah, okay, yeah, you definitely go high ground.
Radiant's top tower
40
is under
seconds
attack.
until Monkey King and Supernova are back up. They have the Arena of Blood back up again. Buyback comes. Able to get the Spirit of Charlie. They got to keep him alive. Barely able to get that spin runaway off. And Charlie still under control. Trying to live through with the silence. It's not quite enough. Sineko's nearby with some heals in a second. But it's not going to be there in time. Still, they take down Charlie, and now the roll through coming from Era. The rest of it, FB have to get the hell out of here. Supreme blinks, tries to get the poof away, and will manage to escape Sineko on the other side of that tree. Oh my God, the most value tree ever. He manages to escape too. Oh.
Put it now. So we had buybacks from the Void and the Grimstroke. So our total buyback credits right now, actually almost no one has buyback. It is just the Phoenix and the Chen.
Wow.
And I mean, Jug's pretty close, Pango's pretty close, but other than that, no one's really that close.
What other items? I feel like we haven't seen much of Virtus Pro hitting neutral creeps. They only have the Illusionist Cape right now, which isn't even on anybody. Now on the other side,
Radiant's
NIP
bottom
have
barracks are under
4 neutral
attack.
items, including a Minotaur Horn that's just away somewhere. Where is that at?
A great question. Unknown's not a good sign, that's for sure.
Did they leave it on the ground somewhere?
Might have been don't the Meepos drop them? Isn't that like a common Meepo issue?
Oh, that could be. We'll have to
Radiant's
confirm
bottom
that.
only drop
barracks
them.
has
At
fallen.
least they used to.
Dude, if the Minotaur Horn is just like hanging out somewhere, it's a huge item. Oh wait, they got it. Okay, they got it.
Oh, nice.
It's on the Beastmaster now.
What a relief.
Yeah, some pretty big items. Meepo gets the ninja gear, 20 extra action for him.
No one gets some too though. Pretty nice for a Meepo or for Monkey Kings trying to move across the whole map. Man, do they still not have a gem? They really need to get rid of this vision. There's so much good vision from NIP, and they're about to capitalize it. I think on Rezo.
Scanning.
God, he's like so alone. All right, now the backup is coming, but now they've already committed in.
Era, roar comes out, spin comes from Charlie in time. The turnaround is going to be there in just a moment. Sineko kind of isolated away from the rest of his team. He's trying to live through this one. On the back line, Supreme finds LTW, seeing if they can find that kill. Leashed for the moment. Roar had already been used, but there's going to be the
Killing
used
spree.
afterwards. Charlie living through this one. Era's living through
Dominating,
this
I
one.
guess. Double kill.
Never mind. There's the turnaround that they needed, and the silence and the stun onto the Jug. He can't get that Omni Slash off. Saberlight gets bashed.
Mega
They take
kill.
all 4 of them down.
Impossible kill.
What the hell happened in IP?
I think they got a little baited. Like they had such good vision, and it looked like the rest of VP were gonna kind of back up, and Rezo was alone. So I think they were just about to think about jumping on him, but then they saw like the other 3 heroes coming, and Saberlight just kind of went for it. It was a pretty good like chaotic way to start that fight in some sense, because if things are planted and set, we already know how well that's gonna go for Virtus Pro. Like
Dire's
that
top
area
tower
is just
is
like
under
so broken apart and a lot harder to land these like big 5-man ultis. I feel like. I mean, Supreme did get the backline jump. He killed the egg
Dire's
right
middle
away.
tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
It wasn't enough though.
Dire's structures
And the
are
tail of
fortified.
buybacks does not spell anything good. There's 270 away from the Jug. There's no bounties
Dire's middle
coming.
tower has fallen.
Yep, and
Oh,
there's
he
the
might not.
Toggle
Dire's
range
middle
creeps.
tower is under
Yeah, I don't
attack.
think he's going to take into that. They don't have any way to get that for him.
No, this is just no buyback for the Jug, although he's going to be back up in 25. They did decide to use their glyph on that second wave to try and kill off the creep wave. So that was one nice part of it, at least. And you can see that it looks like
Dire's top tower
Virtus
is
Pro
under
feeling
attack.
uncomfortable with pushing high ground with the creeps in their base. They lose both sets of those racks already. Only
And
going on to
Roche
one other one. Yeah.
They saw Roche their courier, so it's like no point going for a tier 3, as we know tier 3s are kind of worthless anyway. So might as well go back and secure Roche. And who wants an Aghanim's? That seems like Monkey King probably. Although I still get to see this Void one very often. It seems pretty good now. Against Meepo, maybe if you had the Battle of Fury, it would be a lot better. I like the Monkey King one just for overall being good.
Yeah, get it queued up earlier.
Dude, if you had the Battle Fury though, and that New Faces Void one, and you like time walk through and cleaved everything,
that sounds pretty sick. I like that idea.
Although it's only a time lock proc, so maybe that doesn't matter actually.
Well, whatever the case, gets a Witless Shotgun and a Minotaur Horn. It is a 10,000 gold lead now for Virtus Pro, and you can see NIP so close to closing this one out with just that one last set of racks, but that's not happening. Well, Supreme, they find him. Okay, sheep, poof away, easy peasy.
Will we make it to the end? That is the question of the items. Are we going 60 flaws? I don't know. They're high ground. I don't think it's that good on the side of NIP. This is looking like danger territory. Of course, we said that several times this game. Right. It looked like things were very much in the hands of Virtus Pro.
Did not work out at that point. So who knows? It could be. It definitely could be. Bounty Room's going to be taken by Supreme here. 45 minutes in. And he's just running around with his ninja gear, keeping the rest of his meepos in a very safe space. Back in the fountain.
Also on the hunt here. Era will just get out.
Okay. Manages to escape. LTW. Underneath some vision there, I thought, with a hawk. Still hanging out in the area. But it's so hard to chase anybody down here.
I bought a gem a while ago. Have the Radiant still not bought one?
Doesn't look like it.
I feel like they really need a gem.
No.
They have that for. Solo just wants a scythe, which is fair. I mean, you're a Grimstroke.
Who needs a cloud?
Yeah, makes sense. All right, smoke up. Let's see what they do. Charlie gonna get initiated on right to start. Managed to get the spin-off resolution.
Yeah, underestimated the status resistance, I guess. Tried to like min-max it.
Oh, wait, no, they found him though. They found the monkey. Oh, Charlie wanted to go for that so badly. Now LTW, oh, big side, he got nobody. Oh, LTW, there's no escape. The Hex comes out afterwards. Charlie able to make the jump away. But now trying to make up for it, see if they can take out this Chen. The soul mind is on the phone from Snako. He's got the hand of God afterwards. The jump in coming, Charlie will go down. But now the continued run at you from
they're unstoppable or
is
not?
going to be enough to behind those couple of kills. Where was Meepo in all that?
Yeah, exactly. He could not get in. He just couldn't find it. He was just completely absent.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That was like the opposite of when they killed Meepo and everyone else cleaned up. That was like
Dire's middle tower
Are you gonna
has
face
fallen.
back now?
And there's going to try and end the game.
Are under attack.
Virtus Pro, they recognize a moment when they are strong, and they're going to force out some buybacks from the jug. At the very least, Charlie. Supreme on the back line. The jug through. Is it going to be that Charlie?
That was, as they say, wicked
six.
six.
That's a dieback. If Supreme goes down now, this is going to be tragic. They're controlling Saber right. Era rolls through, tries to find the kill, trying to find enough space for Saberlight to live. Well, Era and
Dire's
Supreme
middle barracks
just
are
look
under
on
attack.
as Virtus
Dire's
Pro
middle
take
barracks
their
has
base.
fallen.
Unbelievable.
Dominating.
Now trying to take down LTW. He managed to get the jump away. The net did not come soon enough. This time dilation is also kind of wrecking the Meepo. Era gonna get
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
LTW might get
fortified.
jumped on in just a second. They do have another Hex
Dire's
available
middle
in
tower has
3
fallen.
if they want to use it, but no
Dire's
one is now back in the fray.
structures
He's got
are
to bounce turns back around. Virtus Pro might just have enough. They jump forward, try and no one. Is it? They didn't really get the cheese on. That's going to be